Welcome back to What the Fuck America. Um, on this segment of What the Fuck America, I can't even say What the Fuck America because in this instance, what I'm gonna show you occurred in Canada. Um, I guess bullshit is just happening all over the world. Like, why are politicians putting on pink heels and prancing around in a I say a courthouse, a law building, and being recorded, but they say it was for violence against women awareness. So let's go to it. It's better shown than being able to try to explain what's going on. So as you can see here, let's start it over from the front, from the start. Pay attention to their feet. Look at their feet. All of these grown men now prancing around in pink heels, and they're supposed to be lawmakers. And look at the women all around, cheering them on. And, look at this guy over here. He's just having a good old time dancing around. But these are supposed to be leaders and men that are in charge and men that are in charge of writing bills and new laws and whatnot. What example is this setting for people that are tuning in and watching this? As a man, I think there are other ways to bring about awareness. I mean, look at the comments. Side shows detract from main shows. Why aren't they doing their real jobs? The more we separate, the less likely we are to unite. Somebody even got the Bud Light logo, the Dylan on the Bud Light logo. Like nobody is approving of this. Looking at it from the outside looking in, I don't see what pink heels have to do with women and violence awareness. I don't see it. But let's check out the article to see what it's saying. Twitter torches male lawmakers for wearing pink heels to raise awareness for violence against women. Male elected officials trigger wave of backlash after parading around room in high heels in support of women. Then, right, I don't know why this video is tagged to it. It got detransitioned man, sex change regrets founder. Man who detransitioned 40 years ago details why he stopped believing in transgenderism. That's a whole nother topic. Anyway, Twitter users had a field day lambasting male Canadian lawmakers who paraded around a room wearing pink high heel shoes in order to encourage men and boys to help combat uh, violence against women. Now, I don't know how. I don't know how that would encourage men and boys to do anything. It really seems like you're trying to create propaganda and trying to influence other males to put on heels and make it look like this is okay when it's not. I mean, I don't even think the women respected this or see this as any form of helping them bring awareness to violence. You're just making a mockery of that room and making a mockery of the law. And as being in your profession, people like you should be taken serious at all times. Nobody's going to take you serious if you're putting on high heels and prancing around the room in a circle, doing your little dance, throwing your arms in the air, all this. Who's going to take you serious? Who's going to take this video serious about bringing awareness to violence against women. Then on the other side of the world, you got here in the United States where they're trying to make it okay for example, transgender people to participate in women's sports. So in the UFC, for example, you got a transgender man cracking women's skulls, and people say that's okay, but yet y'all are trying to raise awareness for violence against women. How can that happen when some people don't even know how to define a woman? Let's first get back to understanding what a woman is and understand that a woman has always been a woman, and what makes a woman has never changed. But yet we have these new definitions that have come around and try to make people woke, but really it seems like a bunch of delusional people that are trying to lull everyone to sleep with a whole bunch of bullshit propaganda. So in order to bring awareness to violence against women, let's first get back to defining exactly what a woman is. Let's get back to doing that. Now, back to this article. Twitter users, I read that part. Members of Canada's Parliament donned the heels as part of the Hope in High Heels event sponsored by Halton Women's Place, a women's shelter in Ontario, to bring awareness to violence targeting women. Violence against women is still prevalent in our society. Should have said the world. Canadian Transport Minister Omar Alghabra tweeted Thursday along with a video of the event. Hope in Heels is an event that spreads awareness on violence against women while encouraging men and boys to be a part of the solution. Well, we know for one thing, putting on heels isn't a part of the solution. It's not going to help anything. If anything, y'all are going to become victims of violence, and this is not me wishing it upon you, but nobody's going to go out in public and prance around in heels and think that's going to prevent violence from happening to anyone. They say we wore their signature pink heels in support to this important cause. How about just being a man and coming together as men and being firm on protecting women and coming out with bills and coming out with real solutions that prevent violence against women, that make it where these perpetrators are actually scared to commit violence towards our women. Let's how about doing that instead of putting on fucking heels and prancing around, joking, and like nobody's taking this serious, man. You're becoming a joke. You're becoming a laughing stock. Let's see if this play while it's right here. I mean, look at this, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Single file line, people prancing around the table. Get in line while we record you and clap our hands. 1.1 million views seeing this bullshit. Wow, look at this. This is another topic that we trans woman crawled into bed with an assaulted female resident at women's shelter. But yet they're putting on pink heels in order to raise awareness for violence against women. But you got trans women crawling into beds with women and assaulting them in a women's shelter. Come on, man. This shit is. Do I even need to read anymore? Male politicians parading around in signature pink heels to be a part of the violence against women. I'm so embarrassed for you. This is actually making my scalp tingle. Clown emoji. Is this real life? Male politicians in Canada wearing heels to combat domestic abuse. Is this real life? They may be male, but they are not men, added Jim Hansen, an author and a U.S. Army Special Forces veteran and president of World Strat Corporation. That right there, we're going to end on that note. That should tell you a lot. I mean, but we can see this from the outside looking in, man. We can see all this propaganda going on. Um, we can see all this propaganda going on, and it seems like it's um I don't know why my dog just barked at ice as if something was coming through the door. Sorry about that, but we can all see the propaganda that's going on, man, all over the world. I should have titled this channel "What the Fuck World," but still a bunch of bullshit going on in America every day, man. But y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. How y'all feel about men prancing around the room in pink high heels to raise awareness for violence against women? Do y'all think that's gonna help? Is that bringing the right awareness, or are there other solutions that can be implemented? Hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you want. Thanks for tuning in.